When I started as a teacher, I could say that I was truly a teacher. Absolute concern was to make sure I educated the kids. I prepared materials by myself. I worked with the societies to get materials done, and we did a lot of things. There was a lot of freedom. When you talk about that autonomy, I think we have lost it. Basically, when you talk about autonomy, it is just giving more freedom in decision making. Definitely, the impact has got to be for the children.
Having autonomy for a school teacher would mean that the teacher gets to decide how best to teach their students and what is relevant for them. So I used to teach in a secondary school in Perak. It's a high-need, semi-urban area. And so some of the challenges that I faced in the classroom was that at Form 4 and Form 5, some of my students still were not able to read and write to the level that is expected of them. I remember on the first day that I was in school and I walked into class and basically started trying to introduce myself and to get them to introduce themselves in return. So after I'd given them the words, "My name is," they just froze up because it's not something that they're used to, of course. And it was very challenging because just concepts in sejarah, for example, the idea of democracy is something that is so common to us. Comes from an English word and we use it all the time when we are talking about issues. But the problem is that it is a very vague, abstract concept to someone who can barely spell their own name. So imagine them having to go from "My name is" in Form 4 to being able to answer the literature component in the SPM English paper in Form 5. In 2 years, they're supposed to be able to make that leap. And I think that is a humongous and almost impossible task.
For policies and guidelines and everything, fine, top down, right? But when it comes to making things happen, operations on the ground, the actual daily work and all that, there must be independence and freedom given to the schools at baseline. And of course, this would involve all the stakeholders in the schools and of course the parents and the community and at large and all that. Along the way, somehow or other, too many things coming down as administrative matters that need to be addressed by teachers, need to be done by teachers. In actuality, even school fees shouldn't be collected by teachers. It should be collected by the financial manager. There should be a financial manager in the school. So if teachers are so scared because the headmaster says, no, by July you have to finish the syllabus, then it's revision to prepare the kids for the exams. But the teachers will have to do it because the district office will ask the headmaster, how come your results dropped? And that goes up the incline right up to the ministry. That whole thing has to go. If that disease does not go, then you will never be able to fully utilize any autonomy that's given to you.
If I had more autonomy in class, I would have not subjected my students to concepts and ideas that are essentially meaningless for them. I think the most important thing about learning is that it becomes meaningful and it is relevant.